Today we're gonna make kefir bread. I had this 2 weeks ago while visiting my friend Mama Allie in Colorado. And it's just flour with some leavener and really gut-friendly kefir. I'm preheating the oven, so let's rock and roll. This is cool. This is locally sourced from Chicago, organic, freshly milled ancient grain wheat. If you live near somewhere that has really good co-ops in Chicago, there's a place called Dill Pickle. Try to buy locally sourced organic ancient grain wheat. It makes a really big difference. So I need 2.5 cups of that. When you're measuring flour, you don't want to pack it down. You want to get it even Steven. If you were going to use store-bought, I would say the King Arthur organic AP flour is the best you can do at the store. 2. I believe the farm this came from is called Janie's Mill. 2.5 cups. I got baking powder, 2 tablespoons of that, which is a lot, but Mama Allie assured me it's correct. 1, 2 goes in. 1/3 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of really good unrefined Celtic gray salt. And those are the dry ingredients. The reason why I'm so drawn to this recipe is because of this. What is kefir? Kefir is basically drinkable yogurt. This is one of the best ones you can buy at the store. It's 100% grass-fed, but look what it says right here. Belly-friendly probiotics with billions of live active cultures. And I got plain because it doesn't have added sugar. If you get one that has vanilla or strawberry, it's always cane sugar. So this is a gut-friendly bread with some of the best flour you can get your hands on.
I'm having doubts with the flour.
Yes.
Because the one that Mama Ellie has probably includes like barley and like other ones.
Nah, it's just white flour.
And...
Nah, she just uses white flour. All right, we've got a Dottie Thomas in the kitchen, folks. She's saying it's not gonna come out because maybe my flour is too artisan. We'll find out.
Yes.
Yes, that's it, right?
That's
So I'm too fancy to make this bread is what the lovely Desi is saying. We'll measure out 1 3/4 cups of that thick and delicious living kefir. We'll add half of that kefir in now. Break out my spatula and just start to mix it. Oven's preheating at 400. Desi, can you line this for me? I'll put some parchment in this beautiful clay bread loaf here. And I'm gonna let this sit at room temperature for about 20 minutes so it can actually rise and activate the leavener in there.
We're gonna let it activate?
Yes, ma'am. You have to.
Do you have enough salt in there?
1 teaspoon. Yeah.
That's enough?
I actually specifically asked Mama Allie ahead of time, and she said 1 teaspoon, which is a lot. We can put more on top, actually, too. Put the rest of the kefir in. Bobby versus the world here, folks. Pray for me, please. But if I can bake this bread successfully, which the jury's out, that means anyone can do it. This is a really easy bread. I don't want to overwork the glutens, right, Mom? Okay. Take a visual snapshot of the bread right now. I'm gonna set a timer for 20 minutes and it should rise like a phoenix from the ashes. Take a look, my friends. Contrary to popular belief, we got some nice rise here. See all those bubbles? Michael Jackson's chimpanzee was named Bubbles, and that's good for our bread too. So let's take our loaf pan here. We'll get our beautiful batter in there. I love the texture of this. If you're on Team Bobby here, you might be on the winning side. Take a skosh more of salt on top. Take a look, my dear.
Okay, great.
Ah? Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
That's what I thought.
Might not rise too much because of the big container, but it's okay.
It might not rise too much. Okay, 400 degrees. In the oven she goes. And we'll check it after 25 minutes. It's been 28 minutes. The only way to know with bread, come here, is take the temperature. So I'm gonna put my probe right in the middle. And then we're looking for a final temp of about 195 to 200. And we are not there yet. I'm glad I did that. So what I'm gonna do is throw that back in. This is why I love these probes. Check this out. I can set an alert at 195 and it'll tell me with an alarm when it gets there. We're there. Actually overshot it because I walked away for a second. So I'm gonna pull the bread now, turn the alarm off, and now I'll let it rest for maybe 10 minutes, then we'll pop it out and slice it and throw some butter on there.
A moment of truth.
Tis. I let the bread rest for 15 minutes after it came out of the mold, and now is the time we've been waiting for. Who's gonna win the battle, Desi or Bobby? And my gut tells me that for one of the rare times,
if you win.
one of the rare times, I was right. Look at that. That's lovely. A fermented, gut-friendly, freshly milled grain bread. And then here's the best part.
You can definitely tell it's artisanal because it's not as white as you would typically find like the enriched bleached flour at the grocery store.
Correct. And that's what you thought would go against me, but it didn't. Let's make this over the
smells
top
so
since
good.
we're already so artisanal.
It smells really
This is
really
beautiful.
hearty.
Grass-fed pesto butter. I'm gonna give you a nice smear on there.
I prefer like butter and honey.
Butter and honey?
Yeah.
You can do that too. But you're so sweet already, I figured some savory would offset it.
Definitely savory. I'm sweet already.
Yeah. All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. Delicious. Wow.
That's awesome.
So good. Wow. 2 ingredients.
Essentially. Wow. Gut-friendly, good complex carbs. That is delicious. All right, recipe inspired by Mama Ali. I'll type it up. I'll put it down below. Make this bread. Don't let the doubters bring you down. Always stay strong. Cheers, y'all.